Conservative Justice Antonin Scalia passed away, of course, over the weekend. It has left a seat open now on the U.S. Supreme Court. Joining us right now is U.S. Congressman Bera here in the CBS 13 newsroom, or in the studio, I should say. Congressman, thanks for joining us. How are you, sir?
Sam, great to be on. I'm glad to be here.
Let's talk a little bit about, first of all, the issue I want to get to is the U.S. Supreme Court. It's making headlines today. The president has come out and he said, I'm going to give a name to the U.S. Senate. Republicans in the U.S. Senate have said, we're not taking this up. Do you suspect this will be the prevailing debate in Washington from now till Election Day?
You know, let's first honor Justice Scalia for his service to our country. But then let's also, the president's got to do his constitutional duty, which is putting forth a Supreme Court nominee. Once that happens, the Senate should do what they're mandated to do, which is take up that nominee. They could, vote that person up or down, but let's follow the Constitution. And
whether or not that's what they should do, and that is your opinion, do you expect that they will do that?
Well, I hope they follow the Constitution, because Justice Scalia was a strict constitutionalist. He'd probably be the first one to say that the president should put forth a nominee.
How intense will this fight be in Washington?
You know, everything about Washington, D.C. is intense, and, that's why folks hate the politicians and hate this dysfunction. So let's just do what the Constitution tells us to do.
Let's talk. I want to talk to you about the Zika virus, because you held hearings about that last week. How concerned are you about this? How concerned should our viewers be? You know,
if you're going to travel to Puerto Rico, Central America, or South America, certainly take precautions. The CDC right now is warning women who are pregnant to consider postponing their travel. And again, if you're thinking about getting pregnant, or if you're of childbearing age, take the right precautions. And if you're down there, certainly do what you have to do to avoid mosquito bites.
You don't want to alarm people here, but do you suspect there's going to be a solution to the Zika virus in the next, 18, 24 months? Any idea?
As Dr. Fauci, the head of the NIH, said when I asked him that in committee, he said he thought by the end of this year they'd actually have a vaccine, and that they would actually be, by 2017, put that vaccine out there.
I want to ask you, sir, about your own party, the Democrats, particularly locally. Why do you suppose they're unhappy with you?
As I said, I'm going to represent my district. I always said I was going to look for ways to get Washington, D.C. working again, look for ways that we could work across the aisle, and that's exactly what I've done. My district has Democrats, Republicans, and independent voters, and I'm going to work with everyone.
And your critics in the party will say, yeah, but you know what? You made some promises. You went to Washington, and you didn't hold up your end of the bargain as far as we're concerned.
Well, the promise that I made to my constituents was that I was going to try to work across the aisle. I was going to be a problem solver, and we were going to try to get things done. And again, the reason why people are so frustrated with Washington, D.C. is they want to see Democrats and Republicans working together, and that's the promise that I made, and I'm going to keep doing that.
All right, Congressman, you are in the middle of an election cycle, sir, and we wish you all the well on the campaign trail. Thanks for taking the time to spend with us tonight.
Thanks, Sam.
Okay, good to see you, sir.